I am coming to you live a little earlier than promised. And it's just because life is life. And I had the extra time to come early, and my schedule shifted a little bit. So this is where I'm at. And anybody who's coming on at noon, you guys are still going to be able to catch it because it's recorded. So let's do this. I'm Amy Raup of amyraup.com. And as always, so honored to be able to come to you live every single week, typically at the exact same time. And it's good to see you guys. It's good to be here with you. Today, I'm going to change up the speed of things. Typically, I'm talking, well, maybe. It depends on how you look at it. But typically, I'm talking about kind of like heavier fertility stuff, lifestyle stuff. Today, I just want to talk about skin. Skin. How to get glowing skin. Not to toot my own horn, but I get compliments on my skin like 5 times a day, every day. And I'm grateful for that because I don't believe in over efforting. I don't think that's the way to achieve things. But when I say this, I've worked hard on my skin because I work on my health every single day because I nourish my body with nutrient dense, fat rich, protein rich, collagen building foods. And I sleep good and I hydrate. And I laugh a lot. I have a lot of joy in my life. We have a saying in Chinese medicine. And for today's live, too, I'm going to take you way back, guys, to 2009, 2010. We're going way back to when this baby came out. My very first book. You might not recognize it because it's not my most popular book. This is my first book, though. Chill Out and Get Healthy. And in it, Chapter 8, there's a chapter. It's called Beauty You Can't Buy at Sephora. And believe it or not, all the way back in 2009, what is that, 13 years ago, 12 years ago, I was talking about toxins in bath and beauty products and what you should be avoiding because of the endocrine disrupting chemicals. Yeah. I was also talking about the way my skin looks depend on how I treat my body inside and out. Your skin is an external manifestation of your internal health. Your health is mental, it's emotional, it's nutritional, it's physical. So what I talk about in Chill Out and Get Healthy is that there are 3 components to beauty: inner, outer, and lasting. And that is a Chinese medicine principle. So I am my clinical training, I have a biology and chemistry degree, and then I went on to do master's level education in neuroscience. I'm currently working on a master's degree in functional medicine, or a master's level education in functional medicine. But I also have a master's degree in traditional Chinese medicine, and I've been practicing that for 21 years, if you count my clinical years where I was studying the medicine, 17 years in my own practice. And Chinese medicine views beauty the way I think it should have always been viewed. It's about what you see on the outside, but that what you see on the outside is a manifestation of what's going on the inside. It's about your inner health, and it's about it's aesthetic beauty, it's confidence, and it's everlasting beauty. So in Chill Out and Get Healthy, I go through what I think are like super important foods. So let's talk aesthetics, right? And I also talked about the absolute must buy organic foods. I dropped the Dirty Dozen list in here. But things that I talked about back in 2009, which completely still apply: go organic with your foods because of the toxins in them. Eat lots of leafy green vegetables. Eat foods rich in vitamin C. And then I did also talk about eating organic grains that were sprouted. I talked about eating lots of butter and fat. I talked about yummy spices like turmeric and black pepper to help invigorate the blood flow, which, guess what, impacts your skin. I talked about avoiding microwaves and nuking your foods. I talked about fatty, rich nuts. avocados, green tea, sweet potato, blueberry, goji berries, antioxidant rich foods, mushrooms, olive oil, and of course, one of the most important things, hydration. Your skin is an external manifestation of your internal health. If you are not hydrating, your skin will look dry and tired and depleted. If you are drinking too much coffee and too much alcohol, your skin will look like shit. My skin looks like shit if I drink too much alcohol. I wake up in the morning and too much alcohol for me is like 2 glasses of wine these days. It used to be like 5 drinks. Now it's like two. If I have more than 2 glasses of wine, um, I see it around my eyes. The skin under my eyes gets real crepey and I get a little puffy. I have not had any alcohol, in days. I don't even know. I'm in phase 2 of my egg quality diet. I'm doing my reboot with all my girls, so I think I'm like, I don't know, at least day 12 without any alcohol. I feel amazing. And my skin shows, right? So it's not just about what you eat or what you take supplement wise, it's also what you avoid, right? So keeping that in mind. And things that I also do from an aesthetic beauty perspective, and I have a real special fun little sale I'm going to drop for you right here, right now, that's going to last till tomorrow night at 11:59 p.m. on Amy Rock Beauty. So, but this is my daily, everyday routine that I do for my skin. One of them that you might not know really applies to skin is I spray my body every single night with my magnesium oil before I go to bed. Most of us are deficient in magnesium. Magnesium impacts everything from blood pressure to blood sugar to the depth of our sleep to nourishment of our muscles and our skin. So magnesium oil every single night. I do about 8 to 10 sprays on myself, and it helps me get deep, restful sleep, and I feel amazing, and it shows in my skin. So this is my skincare routine. I wash my face every single night at the end of every single day with my argan oil facial cleanser. I've been using this since its inception, which was about 10 years ago. Every single day takes up all the makeup, all the grime, all the dirt, and it's highly hydrating to my skin. And then I follow it up with my rejuvenating facial oil, which again, I use morning and night. It's on my skin right now. I mix it with a little bit of my Beauty Counter tinted moisturizer. That is what you see on my skin right now. Every single day, morning and night, I use my rejuvenating facial oil. It has ghee, it has olive oil, it has coconut oil. It is loaded with fats. It's loaded with, what brand is this? This is my brand. It's Amy Rout Beauty Skincare. And I am dropping a sale for you guys right now. 15% off Amy Rout Beauty from right now until 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. And use the promo code GLOW BABY GLOW. GLOBABY, Glow Baby Glow. There is no SPF in my products other than the naturally occurring SPF that happens in a lot of these oils. So this has about an 8 SPF is what I've guesstimated, but the Beauty Counter tinted moisturizer that I use has a little bit of SPF in it as well. Another thing I do for my skin though is I get some sun. I do not shy away from the sun because vitamin D is so important to hormones and to healthy skin. And so I do get about 20 minutes of unprotected sun exposure every single day that I possibly can, even in the winter. And I typically, my face may be covered with a hat. That's typically, if you see me at the beach, I typically have a hat on, and I use only organic, non-toxic sunscreens. If you guys want to know the sunscreens I use on my skin or that I recommend, I have a list of recommended sunscreens on my website under recommended products. Another thing I do on a daily basis for my skin is use my organic cocoa butter eye cream, which is cocoa butter, ghee, arnica oil, turmeric, helichrysum. Amazing for the delicate skin around your eyes. I also use gua sha. I use cupping. I have facial tools on my Amy Rock Beauty website. And another thing I do about 3 times a week is I exfoliate with my coconut sugar scrub. I love this stuff. It's amazing. The thing about skincare is that if you can't eat it, if it's not clean enough for you to actually eat, you should not put it on your skin, which is why I developed Amy Rout Beauty to begin with. I couldn't find anything that was clean enough. When I wrote this book, Chill Out and Get Healthy, like I said, I included a list of the toxins in our bath and beauty products on page 203, the most common toxic chemicals in your skincare product. And my commitment to myself at this point when I wrote this book, because I wasn't fully acting on it, was I was going to follow what I said in this book, and I was going to avoid every single chemical that I listed in this book from here on out, because I still didn't have the best skin. I still didn't have the glowing skin that I have now. And when I started to try to avoid every single item on this list, guess what? There were no brands left. So what did I do? I started putting ghee and olive oil on my skin. I started washing my face with olive oil and coconut oil and castor oil. And my skin changed dramatically. People are afraid to put oils and fats on their skin. It's amazing for your skin. No more breakouts. I don't ever get breakouts. My diet is also supremely clean. I don't really eat any sugar. I eat minimal grains. I eat a shit ton of fat and protein and a lot of vegetables, 7 to 8 servings of vegetables a day. My skin glows. I take a lot of fish oil, which is important for skin. But I developed Amy Rout Beauty because I developed the integrity to say, you shouldn't put anything on your skin that you can't eat. So Amy Rout Beauty, everything, every single product you could actually eat. I don't necessarily recommend it. The sugar scrub does taste delicious. You could do that. My son loves to eat it. You could eat any of my products. They might not all taste that good, but everything is food grade, which is actually, believe it or not, the best grade of any essential oils, anything like that. It's food grade. I don't recommend eating essential oils personally. Not a fan of that either. I'm an herbalist. I'm very particular about herbs and what we ingest, but what you put on your skin gets into your bloodstream in seconds, guys, seconds. And the average woman is exposed to 500 chemicals before she leaves the house in the morning. Those chemicals are fucking up your hormones. They're fucking up your skin. They're fucking up your glow, ladies. So it's worth it to get away from the chemicals. So what do you want to do for glowing skin? So I've covered the aesthetics. I've covered what I think is really important for the internal. And now I want to talk to you about a really important topic, everlasting beauty. This is the section, page 195 of Chill and Get Healthy. In Chinese medicine, we have a saying, by the age of 40, the mind is visible on the face. By the age of 40, the mind is visible on the face. I'm 46. What do you see on my face? I'll tell you, when my dad was sick and dying about 10 years ago when I was writing this book, I had this line, this dagger down the center of my face because I was so mad. I was so sad. I was so devastated. I was so crushed at the fact that my father, who was my best friend and one of the loves of my life, was dying in front of my eyes at a very young age, 63, from a terrible cancer, and it was horrible to witness. And I had more wrinkles on my face then than I do now. And what's helped me is processing my emotions, letting go of my anger, letting go of my grief, being in touch enough to see it, to feel it, to know it. And, definitely getting some facial rejuvenation techniques on my face from a Chinese medicine perspective, gua sha, cupping, needles, acupuncture needles in every potential line that I see helps a ton. Good quality skincare, good quality food, good quality thoughts. By the age of 40, the mind is visible on the face. Are you happy? Are you sad? Are you angry? Are you excited? What are you? What are you? Your joy is your glow. Your joy is your glow. You have to really think about that. And that is something that I think extends to every single aspect of our health, right? Your skin is an external manifestation of your internal health, but not to forget that your mental emotional impacts you on such a deep level. I am taking, like I said, I'm working on a master's level education in functional medicine, and the head of the program just sent out these clinical pearls for practitioners, and I was reading through them. I was just doing office hours in my private group where I go live every single week and answer questions for girls of mine that have coached with me or joined my e-course, and 30 clinical pearls from a medical doctor, from a medically trained physician, 30 clinical pearls of things for us to look at and know and treat. Things like hypochlorhydria and how common it is, and detoxification, the top American deficiencies. Everybody, by the way, is deficient in magnesium, omega-3s, vitamin D, zinc, deep sleep, movement, and guess what else? Joy. They talk about joy from a functional medicine perspective and how deeply important it is. But one thing that I loved, there's quite a few pearls on this list, but one thing I wanted to share with you is this statement. Where is it? A client can have a perfect diet, exercise, and sleep habits, and chronic stress can still cause disease or death. Stress is subjective. It's typically driven by more by the constant story we tell ourselves in our minds than the physical realities of our lives. And that is Chinese medicine. By the age of 40, the mind is visible on the face. What is the story you're telling? How aligned are you with you? Are you on your own team? Are you cheering yourself on? Or do you look in the mirror and every chance you get, you beat yourself up? Do you live in regret? Do you live in anger? Do you live in resentment? Do you live in grief? That shit shows up on your face. So you can use the $100 eye cream all you want, the $200 eye cream all you want. It ain't gonna work if you don't process the emotions. And we know that now from a medical perspective. Physiologically, this is another one of our tools. Physiologically, cells respond to thoughts as though they are reality. The body follows the mind. No matter how small, any effort to increase mindfulness will promote healing. You want to heal this skin, you want good collagen production, you want your skin to heal, you want to glow from the inside out. Your thoughts dictate your behavior dictates your health. The body follows the mind, guys, to think about that. And what I love is, guess what? This is a brand new master's level education in functional medicine. Functional medicine is a brand new arm of medicine. You know, maybe we'll call it 20 years that it's been out. Chinese medicine, thousands of years. We've been saying this for thousands of years. By the age of 40, the mind is visible on the face. The body follows the mind. So yes, go and get my organic skincare line because it's pure enough to eat and it's freaking awesome, and it's on sale for 15% off for the next 36 or so hours. Glow Baby Glow is the promo code. Go to amyroutbeauty.com. It definitely matters what you put on your skin, and it definitely matters what you eat, and it definitely matters how much you sleep, and it definitely matters your exercise and your water intake, but your thoughts are so damn powerful. And you could Botox them away. You surely could. But I don't know if you're doing yourself a solid there. And I'm not against Botox or fillers. I think whatever works for you to feel awesome and like who you see in the mirror. I don't think they've been proven to be harmful. And I think, again, whatever works for you. But don't forget to deal with the shit underneath. The emotions impact your physiology. We know that for a fact. They impact your neurochemistry. We know that for a fact. They impact the amount of stress and cortisol in your body. We know that for a fact. We know it to be true. You can have the perfect diet, perfect amount of exercise, the perfect amount of sleep, and you may never achieve what you want to achieve from a health perspective if you don't manage your stress. So I leave you with that. Glow Baby Glow is the discount for 15% off Amy Rock Beauty between now and 11:59 p.m. tomorrow night. And again, my skincare routine, I use my argan cleanser. I use my magnesium oil for my deep, deep sleep. I use my rejuvenating facial oil as my moisturizer morning and night for that healthy, beautiful glow. I use my eye cream around the very special, tender areas of my eye. Sometimes I even put it on my lips and my cuticles because it's delicious. And I exfoliate a couple times a week. I take about 2 to 3 grams of omega-3 fatty acids every single day from really good quality fish. I eat 6 to 8 servings of greens every single day. I eat a lot of fat and a lot of protein. I exercise, I meditate, I journal, I express my emotions, I say how I feel, I cry, I get angry, I get happy, I get joy, I try to stay rooted in passion. But most importantly, it's not always about being like your happiest self. It's about being the truest version of yourself. Like, I know what I need and I try to ask for what I need. I try to be on my own team, because if you are attacking yourself, if you are not on your own team, that is visible on the face. By the age of 40, the mind is visible on the face. So are you on your own team or are you against yourself? And something really deeply profound to think about. And we all want glowing skin. We all want to look great. It's how we show up in the world. We all want that glow. To know that that glow is so much more than the couple $100 of beauty products is true healing, and it's true empowerment. That yes, your food matters. Yes, your sleep matters. Yes, your hydration matters. The products matter. All of that matters. But deep down, the core of the glow that you see from me often and that you guys always comment on is because I like who I see in the mirror. I like myself. I've spent years working on that. I'm proud of who I am. I'm proud of how I show up in the world. I'm proud of how I nourish myself. I want all of that for all of you, because you can have it and you do deserve it. So you glow. You be your badass self. You show up in this world because the world needs you. It needs your voice. It needs your inner and outer beauty. And yeah, and if you want to try some of my skincare products, or you just want to take advantage of a cool sale, again, Amy Rock Beauty will be on sale from now until 11:59 p.m. tomorrow night, July 23rd. 15% off with the promo code GLOWBABYGLOW. All right, guys. Mwah. I will see you soon. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. All right, Facebook. I'll see you guys soon. Mwah.